Beverly Hills Housewives, Season 9, Episode 18. So, France was beautiful. Remembering the fires and the devastation that caused was really saddening. But the girls obviously, had to make the best of it and go on the trip and be happy and fun. The place was beautiful. The house was amazing. The rooms looked, it was really something posh. With the chef and the servers and the bartender and all of it. It was a nice, like a little luxury holiday. It was brilliant. I feel like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has a better budget than Cheshire. They go to all these amazing places and Cheshire just keeps coming to Dubai. Anyway, Kyle's hat obsession continues. And really, it's an obsession. I don't know what is like the underlying issue there, but that woman needs her hats. I'm actually enjoying watching the women, go on this trip, and the interactions are good. Erica had to get Elisa Vanderpump dig in out of nowhere, which was like truly pathetic. What was the point of that? But otherwise, so far so good. The dinner, the dinner was weird. The last dinner, and I go straight to the last dinner because there was literally nothing to talk about the entire episode. Nothing interesting really happened. It was more like a tourism video, whatever. We came, we saw, pretty, and now to the main dinner. I don't know. It was a weird episode like that. It didn't feel like much happened. So Kyle is really so wishy-washy. She couldn't just come out and say, I don't care who you are playing. You should not have spoken to my sister like that at my daughter's birthday. That's all she had to say. It was inappropriate. I did not appreciate you using that word around me when you know I don't like that word. So even though, and if Kyle actually paid attention to Erica, she would remember that Erica Jane said that word to her meant fresh and sassy and sexy, and it wasn't the offensive version. It was the LGBTQ community taking back a kind of offensive word and rebranding it into something new with a little Y at the end. Anyway, as usual, she doesn't really pay attention to her friends Kyle because she is that self-involved. Regardless, she tried to go round and round, and oh my God, people, if you are watching, can you see what an instigator Kyle is? She's trying to get Erica riled up, and she wants, who is the manipulator here? Please. That in itself should have been a complete, eye-opener for everyone, saying, who do you think the real manipulator in the group is? It's not Vanderpump. She's sitting right there. It's Kyle Richards. She's causing, or at least she's trying to cause all the drama. But Erica was so amazing. I think that she was still super hungover. That bartender dude was really superlative with the drinks, or for some reason she just couldn't handle the alcohol there. But she was so zoned out. She was like, I am not getting involved in this. Stop trying to bait me into these conversations. I was not offended. I'm happy it had a positive result. Though I don't really think, Rinna's an idiot if she thinks Kim's really forgiven her. Kim just decided to make up with Rinna because she never wanted a scene like that in public again. That is the reason. And not because honestly, that behavior would not make me forgive you. That behavior would make me say, here, have a lollipop and go away, and I never want to see you again. So you think it's all okay, but it's not okay. And as usual, Teddy had to put her 2 cents in. The thing is, Teddy still hasn't heard, or at least understood, that just because a conversation is being had around the table doesn't mean that everyone's input is required. You don't need to get involved in stuff that doesn't involve you, especially around these women. But if someone beats up on Teddy, ain't no skin off my back. I am so fed up with her, I wouldn't mind at all. So anyhow, like I said, Erica refused to get into it. And she was like, in the interview, she was like so right. She was like, I'm so fed up of these girls telling me how I should feel. I should have been offended. I shouldn't. Kyle is at the end like, I know I would have been offended, but hello, you're not her. Why do you keep putting your, point of view or perspective on other people when she's blatantly told you, I'm not offended. That's, it's okay. I'm fine with it. It's a performance persona. She can interpret it a little bit however she wants. I mean, it's like if someone's wearing a Michael Jackson costume and then says something like, Michael Jackson would never say that. It was a Halloween costume. Get over it, people. Really. Anyway, the previews then showed upcoming drama, but I think that they're just hyping it up. Just like last week's previews hyped up this Teddy Rinna interaction, which just was a little fizzle-bizzle. There wasn't anything to it. It was like, whatever. I feel like the whole Erica thing that's supposed to happen next week is going to be like, whatever. So overall, the episode was okay. For me, it was an episode that showcased the kind of person that Kyle is, but I don't know how many people will have that takeaway. But it was a great tourism video. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Never gonna have enough money to go there, but whatever. Looks good. Glad they had fun. I don't know. Let's see what next week brings. I'm not talking about, well, I guess I am talking about now. Andy and his whole Lisa is not going to be at the reunion. I'm really hoping that yes, Lisa was not at the reunion, but because Lisa sat down with Andy before, maybe, and had something where she addresses everything and says her piece and says bye to us. That's what I want, really. Just a time for her to say, thank you for your support. I appreciate whatever, the time I've been on the show, and now that I'm saying goodbye, here's my goodbye. This is my goodbye. Not like your goodbye is, I don't know. I just want it to be like official. Anyway, it is what it is. Would I watch the show without LVP? Yes, I would. I mean, I was not one of those people where the whole show was LVP for me. It really wasn't. That's because Lisa's always kind of marched to the beat of her own drum. She's always had her own things going. Do I like the women? Not always. In fact, 90% of the time, I don't like any of them. Erica is about the only one who I can say 75% of the time I absolutely love her. And then the rest I'm like, girl. But, I would still watch. But if they didn't, like the beginning of the season where they kept ganging up on one person, that irritated the crap out of me. If they stop with that mentality, I'm probably going to watch. If they keep trying to do that, then it's going to be an issue for me. And based on the previews for next week, when Erica stands up and says, I'm feeling bullied, payback for that little dig? Can't get my hopes up because I'm pretty sure it's just a bullshit thing. All right, that's it. Another episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills done. We'll see you next week then. Bye-bye.